Hi, I'm Rich with New Life Scientific, and I'm shooting a specific video on Labconco biological safety cabinets. And this video is just basically what we do when in shipping to protect the glass and all the cables and pulleys that hold the weight of the glass. And we install shipping blocks. So when you get this, you'll need to deinstall the shipping blocks, and that's what we're going to show you how to do and kind of walk you through it. But this is our system that we've developed that gets the shipping to you and even to us when we bring them in, but gets it there safely without any damage. But basically we have to take off 2 screws on each side of the panels. The panels are actually hinged, they'll open up. So I've got just a nice little Phillips screwdriver here. That's all you really need. And you just take out the first screw on the bottom. Just stick that in my pocket so I don't lose it. Take the top one off. And then that's all you really need to do. And then this panel just opens up. It's on hinges, makes it really convenient. So in here is a counterweight that's connected to the glass with a cable and a plastic pulley up here. And you can see the weight is completely off the cable, and that's what we have to do for shipping because it's very delicate. You got plastic pulleys that aren't designed to bounce down the road with all that weight of that glass and the counterweight hanging on this side. So right here is a bolt that's actually holding the counterweight from bouncing or pulling on the glass. So it's actually suspending the counterweight inside of this tube. Now, this is the older style. The newer style actually has a slot cut in the back of this slide, so you can just stick your hand in under the weight and push the weight off, so you can actually just pull the bolt or the pin out and then just slowly let the weight back down. Unfortunately, this is the one that is still the older style because they just upgraded just recently. So, so on this particular model, what I do is I just grab the cable and pull on it. And so if you don't have enough strength, or you might even need to get a little step ladder and maybe 2 people, but it just makes it a little bit more difficult when they don't have the finger slot cut in. So I'm glad at least that I can demonstrate this is the actually harder model to do. So the first thing you're going to do is just remove the nut here that we put on just to help hold the pin from bouncing out. And I'll stick that in my pocket. So I just need to get the weight off the counterbalance, which is a big chunk of metal laying inside of this slot right here. And it just slides up and down. So I'm going to grab the cable, get the weight off, take it, and then just slide that cable down really easy. And that's why it's a little tricky. You know, and I'm used to doing it, but you might want to get somebody on a step ladder and help hold that, because it can pinch your fingers. So it's just one of those things that, you know, I think Labconco finally realized, hey, let's cut a finger slot in the bottom, so it makes it a little easier to do. But that gets the pin out of one side. All we're going to do is come around to the other side and do the exact same thing. We'll take the screws out. Okay, you get this side out, and same thing. I'm going to take the nut off. And I'm going to grab the cable, and I'm going to pull the weight off, and then I'm just going to slide that down. Like I said, it's a little pinchy up there, so you got to be careful. And while we're in here, I'm just going to show you really quick. This cabinet is actually bolted to the stand right here, and here's your access also to the bolts that can unbolt it if you ran into a case where you needed to unbolt it from the stand. This is how we ship it. And we found that having the stand on it and using rollers to roll it, you can actually get this into a standard commercial door while it's on the stand there. The only thing that you have to do is insert the feet, and that's why you need to lift it up with the forklift, insert the feet, We actually have lifters that we do that with. But the last part of it is just removing the absorption blocks that we put, just some foam wrapped around some 2x4s, and it's actually pinned in the back. So now that the counterweights are back on, you can just simply lift the window up. And these are actually locked in. And the way you get them out is you just do a quick flip and pull them out. And we put a special ground screw in it that locks it in the back of the cabinet so it doesn't come out during shipping. And it's the same way here. Just flip it, pull it straight out. And if you needed to put it back in, same way, you just stick it in that way and flip it down like that, it locks it in. So it's just a quick insert, twist, and take them out. And you just essentially discard these, or you might want to keep them in case you did have to move this. But that's all there is to get the shipping blocks out and put the screws back in the side panels and get it set up in your lab. But if you got any questions on anything else, give us a call here at New Life Scientific and we'll assist you with anything you have. Thanks for watching.